Good morning, Paul. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Good.
We have a visitor. He wants to come and say hello.
That's okay.
Begging. I want to be part of it. And then with training, like it's a very time-consuming part of your life going into a triathlon. You
Yeah,
have to dedicate a lot of time. So
yeah.
how do you manage your time?
Um, it really depends on the level you're going to. Now, obviously, I'm doing extreme trial, uh, Ironman, and they take a fair amount of training to actually get done. Um, but even with the smaller ones, there's still a baseline level of training that and a number of hours you need to do. Now, smaller triathlons, you have to, because you're training in three different sports, you have to have time available to training. And to me, with once you start moving into things like triathlon or any really endurance sports, it's less of you're training to get a result. It's more of this is my lifestyle. I'm an outdoors person. I love this exercise. I like getting outdoors. Now, let me use that and then go do some events rather than I'm going to train I'm going to train to do events. Subtle,
Right.
subtle difference. Uh,
Mm.
I'd be saying to somebody who's a coach that says, I want to do a triathlon, and they're not an outdoorsy person, um, and they're doing the outdoorsy to do a triathlon. Um, yeah, you know, they've got to actually see it first. I'll do a triathlon because I actually want to get outdoors.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah.
Um, and some people say, "Oh, I need to lose weight. I need to have a healthy lifestyle." There's easier ways to having a healthy lifestyle. Yeah, eat right, go and do something outdoors, whether it be hiking, go for a jog, swim, or whatever. There's easier ways you can stay healthy without doing the stuff. You got to You're doing the stuff. It's because you're outdoors a lot of the time. It's part of your lifestyle, and
Yeah.
then you actually add events to it rather than the other way around. It gets too time consuming. There's too much cost associated with travel, race, bikes, etc., for it not to be that way.
Yeah.
All right. When you get into professional, it probably becomes subtly different because they're earning a living for it. They have to execute well to get sponsorship and races. But as an age group, day job, and you're doing this thing, you've got to do it because you want to. What where when I coach people, what um, what I look out for is when the training becomes almost like work. They go to
Right.
work,
Okay.
come home, they get on the bike, and they start saying things like, "Oh, I have to train now,"
I
or "I've
see
got
what
to
you
do
mean. Yeah.
this." And that to me is a warning signal. It's okay when you're getting close to a race and you're going through that final build. Yes, you have to execute, but for the rest of for the majority of the year, or even in the base training, you've got to be doing it because you want to get outdoors, because you enjoy riding a bike, because you enjoy paddling a kayak, and it's got to be fun and it's got to be part of your lifestyle because you want to do it. And then we add the events to it, or we challenge ourselves to event. But when we actually, the vast majority of training, we actually truly enjoy actually doing it, whether it's the social side, paddling with other people, or whether it's just, to me, I spend a lot of time training alone, and it's my me time. That's when I
Mm.
solve my problems of the world is on these trail runs or bike rides. The people I ride with are probably similar to me, relatively quiet, introvert, etc. We ride together, we stretch each other, challenge each other. But to me, it's more about the training and the outdoor lifestyle than the races. And then with the races, uh, that's what I use to challenge myself. Everybody needs to challenge yourself, whether it's writing a book, yeah, singing karaoke, doing TED talks. Um, to me, my way of challenging myself is these sports. And I think if we're not challenging ourselves in some way, I think we're not growing.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be. That's my challenges. Ultra marathons. bike rides, ultra swims, xtris, but somebody else might be doing comedy shows, might be doing speeches.
Yeah.
That's my avenue. Everybody should, in my mind, everybody should have an avenue to really express themselves, to challenge themselves, to grow and learn about themselves and improve themselves. If we're not growing, I think we grow old when we don't, when we seek comfort all the time. Once we seek comfort, as how little can I do? Get somebody to mow our lawn, sit and watch, come home from work, watch TV. It starts becoming, you start looking for those comforts. The weekend is more about relaxing, hotels, whatever, than going out and challenge yourself. I think that's when we get old. To stay young and engaged, whatever, we've got to be doing things that stretch us.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I'm just saying, that's mine. It's now moved on to the extra world, but it is about challenging myself and keeping moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
talking about
went on a
challenging.
little bit, went on a bit of a tangent there, but
No. We like a tangent. We like